But first, nearly a decade after the first plans were on paper, the valley is close to having another way to cross the Ohio River. Thank you for joining us for 7 News at 6. I'm Steve Moore. 7 News reporter Colin Roos stepped foot on the Wellsburg Bridge today as it reaches its final months of construction and shows us how crews are wrapping up. Colin.
Steve, I stood on the surface of what will become the new Wellsburg Bridge today, and while the view was magnificent, the wind was intense. While I was there, they were preparing to pour the concrete for the main span of the bridge, meaning it's just about possible to cross from Brilliant into Brooke County. The gap is about to be bridged. Soon, crossing between the Mountain and Buckeye states will no longer require going to Steubenville or Wheeling, as the Wellsburg Bridge is close to completing its 9 years of construction. That's right, 9 years, because the actual work stretched long before the 2018 groundbreaking. The first sketches and bids happened as early as 2013, working up to last year's extraordinary float down the river. The bridge itself belongs to West Virginia, but ODOT is covering the cost of the connecting bridge over Ohio Route 7.
Basically, in short, West Virginia owns the river in most parts.
Traffic patterns have already seen a makeover. New traffic lights are up on 3rd Street in Brilliant, and on West Virginia Route 2, it's even more drastic. Get ready for more room if you're driving between Wellsburg and Beach Bottom.
At the end of the project, that'll get 3 lanes through there to allow for turning on and off of the bridge.
Crews are also preparing to put in parapet walls on either side of the bridge, and another wall just for pedestrians and bikes. Some earth will also need to be moved for the access road on the Ohio side. So, with these crucial steps remaining, will we be able to drive over it before the end of the year? Clark says it's too early to say. Much of that work relies on the temperature, and if it gets too cold too early, tasks like the parapet walls can't be completed.
If it's too cold, we just can't pour those, as long as these are being over the river. So it depends on the weather in the next couple months. It depends on how quickly winter sets in.
But whether it's done in the fall or spring, the Wellsburg Bridge is already a history maker. From floating the span down the river, to completing a decades-long wish list item, to just building something that crosses the Ohio River, a new era of travel is just months away.
So I can say that, seeing it even come this far is quite an accomplishment.
As for what the structure will eventually be called, Clark says as of now, it's on their documents as the Wellsburg Bridge. The legislature will eventually have to pass a resolution to give it an official name. Live in the 7 News studio, I'm Colin Roos, working for you.
Thank you, Colin.